Akapeep will steal your identity if you won't like and subscribe right now. Found an edge piece in my bag of goldfish. My hotel phone in Iceland has a special button that will wake you up if there are northern lights in the sky. I got a warning for leaving my laptop unattended in the library. If we had time to leave this card, our thief had time to remove your belongings. Keep bags and personal effects with you at all times. The guy who does the grass for my building left a rectangle of wildflowers so the bees can use them. My bank sent me 64 copies of the same debit card. My grandma's titanium hip after the cremation. Our electrician left all of the screws in a vertical position in our new kitchen. My local supermarket is selling airplane food because nobody is flying. I saw 4 generations of Honda Civics in order of age, all in white. My dose was the last of the bottle, so the pharmacist let me keep it as a souvenir. Dropped my headphone at the beach, and it pulled down out of the sand. A list of American amendments that were never approved. I like to make little drawings of people that I see. I came in my kitchen to find a lizard using a sponge as a raft in the sink. We use Hulk hands to move cacti at my work. Japanese government sends individuals quarantining at home free care packages. This group we came across in a forest casually hiking in medieval outfits. An old TV rep proposed into a cat bed for my cat's birthday. The Queen of England outlasted the commemorative tree. This tree was planted to commemorate the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II, 1953. My dining room table houses a secret spiral staircase. Movie theater tells you if there's a scene near the end of the movie. End credit scenes. Cruella. Mid credit. Quiet Place 2. No. The Conjuring. No. Spirit Untamed. No. In the Heights. Yes. Peter Rabbit 2. No. I saw some ants carrying a glove up a lamp. This ornamental hand at my local IKEA with the middle finger zip tied down. Last night my wife's Uber had a duck in it. The local blood bank have these signs to show how much blood they have. A little crab pen holder I found in Tokyo. Me and my son 3D printed a life-size battle droid. Turns out they were quite big. Saw this converted classic BMW electric vehicles charging at the supermarket today. Saw this awesome Metallica plate on the freeway today. Italic. The New York City model that some guy spent years building by hand that is now sitting in my empty local mall. I work in the building with the longest hallway in America. Longest hallway in America. Measuring 907 feet. There is a live crayfish defending the rice aisle in my local Asian market. When I went to Switzerland and happened to look exactly like this random wood statue. This window in a local library that goes into a creek. This message stamped on the squeaker inside the stuffed animal my dog just destroyed. Game over. Your dog won. Discard this squeaker. At 45 years old, I finally learned how to ollie. Had a praying mantis nest hatched by my front door. I snapped a photo of my dog through a window screen that looks like an old painting. I ordered a 119-year-old book online and quite a few pages are uncut, meaning no one ever read it. Found my old cell phone with optional clip-on chatboard for easy texting. My local library moved into an old grocery store. The way my windscreen froze. This big ace leaf. Wife for scale. Chopsticks I got in Tokyo, 2019, for the 2020 Olympics that never happened. An elderly customer came in today with a McDonald's VIP card. This weird lemon that grew on a lemon tree. Off-center pupil I've had since birth. My discount grocery store sells bulk M&Ms separated by color. A customer mailed this tube with a tongue depressor attached to it to prevent it from rolling around. I drive this vehicle a mile under the surface of the earth. This is a truck carrying the signs you see on the interstate. I made a circle out of Lego brick. This cat that leaves at the parking lot at my job has extra toes. My peeler gives pixelated looking peels. Last year we had a back break, and it dropped a 1.75 liter bottle of vodka and the pavement's been clean there ever since. The blossoms on my Lego bonsai are small frogs. Found a Stargate in the middle of nowhere near Linz, Austria. 1930s parquet flooring restored today. The exterior of the old library inside the new library. The wear and scuff marks on this boat looked like an island in the sea. When I got my Cupid vaccine, they gave me some candy in a pill package. American food section in a supermarket in Ireland. The American selection. This gate that allows horses but not vehicles. My childhood doctor's office has a mini door installed for younger patients. This old color pencil box after termites ate all the wood. One of the eggs I poached this morning came out looking like a human heart. There was a small hole in the side of a trailer I was loading today, resulting in an image of the street outside being projected upside down on the opposite wall. My uncle found a bag of volcano ash from Mount St. Helens with a note tucked in the back of one of his cupboards. The cables I need to charge 3 devices made by the same company. This donut shop also sells guns. This piece of wall that got rounded by the sea. My local library has cake pans available to check out. This mini evolution I saw in London. This crick in the pavement filled with a stained glass cat portrait. Miniature traffic playground in Copenhagen where kids learn to bike in traffic. A salt crystal I grew at home. My able-bodied wife found herself in a fencing tournament with a wheelchair-restricted opponent. I was born without dinger auto prints. The dew forming on this trampoline is squared out by the fabric. Swing made from a carbon fiber hydrofoil that was no longer needed. My dad found a face as the pocket of his pepperoni pizza pants. This defunct subway entrance is a working subway entrance. The supermarket I work at sells horizontally sliced bread. The sun on my window made a rainbow that's split in half by my chair leg. These straws made out of pasta, so they don't dissolve like paper. Pasta straw. There is a house near me that looks like it's out of a fairy tale. While hiking an isolated jungle trail in the Amazon, we came across this post marking the equator. Perfect snowflake I got on my sleeve this morning. Housekeeping staff found an owl in the room of a guest that checked out yesterday. Found an arrowhead in a dried up stream. My $10 trillion Zimbabwe banknote I use as a bookmark. Amazon sent me 4 copies of the Aristocats. I ordered 0. My local library has been boxes in the film section. My piano from 1885 has a hidden pop-out candle holder. Saw a live snake in the local Goodwill store. The reflection from my window decal makes my toilet look like a quest item in a video game. This dental office trims their shrubs to look like molars. My shirt looks brown, but if you look closely it's actually made only with red, blue and yellow thread. These batteries are flavored, so kids won't eat them. Child secure plus butter coating. The hotel I'm staying at has a tiny door that says John Malkovich. Our refrigerator is supposed to make sphere ice cubes, but instead makes Death Star ice cubes. Picasso pebble. I was trying to take a picture of the guy in the costume and a person with opposite colors walked into the frame. This Korean snack has 2 notches on the back, so you can open at the second notch for easier access in the later stages of snacking. Found a patch of moss behind a loading dock that looks like a tiny tropical island with a palm tree. Fake game boxes in IKEA showroom. Combat Mortal, Among Us, Unsolved, The Last of Him, Breath of the Wind, Fighter Street. This sofa set, made out of red bricks. Noticed cardboard hangers instead of plastic hangers while working on my shift. I'm redoing my kitchen and the old owners put a wall over an exterior door. A local bar started using pasta as straws instead of plastic. I got a mosquito bite next to a tattoo, and it made the letter swell up into 3D. This bag of grass seed I left out for a couple months. Girl Scouts posted up outside my local dispensary to sell cookies. Every Vauxhall car built since 2004 have a hidden shark somewhere in the car. Found mine in the glove box. Random stranger. I have wedding rings cut from the deck of the same World War II battleship. This 1925 invitation to watch the solar eclipse with special spectacles included. We invite you to watch the eclipse of a Sunday, January 24, 1925, with greater comfort because of using these G&M colored glasses. This is $721 of pure platinum. A gift bag my mom has been reusing for 39 years. This restaurant figured out that face masks fit in the napkin dispenser. My dad put food coloring on icicles. These ants made a neighborhood. I'm the only apartment with the holiday spirit. My oven shows the time that you started cooking, in case you didn't set a timer. 6:38 start time. 6:51. I saw the end of the rainbow today. This pencil sharpener does not remove the very center of the lead. My girlfriend made a stew inside a pumpkin. A hummingbird chilled on my phone today. I actually Robin Hooded an arrow. My mom still has napkins from the original Space Jam. How well are movers Tetristar stuff? My potato looks like it's tried to escape itself. This tree I found grows into itself. My girlfriend's office used to be a bowling alley. The original lanes are still there. The inside of this tree looks like a fish. A vibrant and clear spectrum of colors refracting through my apparently prismatic window onto my arm. An old laptop we dug up at work uses an overhead light to illuminate the keyboard. My giant mini penny. This rainbow vine started growing in my backyard. Found amethyst pieces in a new gravel driveway. Voters in India are marked with indelible ink after they cast their votes in elections. I was marked 3 days back. The gap in the line shows how much my nail has grown since then. Townhouse in DC has a cute little model townhouse in its front yard, and the model has its own model. My cat fell asleep looking like he's standing up. A supplier of ours now fills his packages with air cushions made out of paper instead of plastic. 10 ounces of gold, platinum, copper, zinc, tin and aluminum. The chip bowl acted as a parabolic mirror and set a chip on fire. My raw egg has the number 5 on its yolk. My son received a business card from a classmate. Mom, sir, have your mom call or text my mom to set up a play date with me. Yo, these vines in my neighborhood look like an elephant. In Italy they got free water in little towns. You can choose between water with gas, cooled or regular. The ink from my date stamp at work exploded on my shirt and the material formed the droplets into little stars. I ordered some sample colors for new blinds, and they sent me actual tiny little blinds. This Twinkie has been on my classroom for 10 years. All hail to the golden Twinkie of goodness and steadfastness, whose ability to retain freshness is unsurpassed. Dedicated, the 13th of January 2012. A lot of McDonald's in my country only sell ice cream. Cafe I went to in Indianapolis is a no-tipping establishment. King of the hill that I painted and stuck to my fence. This traffic light is showing solid red and green at the same time. Got this abnormally thick Dorito in an otherwise normal packet. The Windows XP wallpaper is now a vineyard. The melting snow on this chair looks like a tree. The snow on my mom's lawn looks like Florida. Exact center seat, third row from the back of the theater gets a lot of views. When ripping out my ceiling drywall I found a report card from 1957 a kid must have hid up there. Someone failed the 8th grade. Water levels at Lake Powell Solar. You can find old wrecks out of the water. This Lego set has loose change in the couch. Cleaned my copper sink with vinegar and sea salt. A few hours later these salt crystals grew on the rag I used to dry it. My bracelet started picking up all of the iron from the sand. 30 years ago, my grandfather encased this meatball in epoxy. Shadows of birds perched atop a tent. Books A Million puts a slip of paper under the stickers on their books to prevent sticker residue being left on the covers. My great-grandfather's Oscar nomination from 1944. My dad found this old pamphlet advertising tourism to the World Trade Center, the closest some of us will ever get to heaven. The World Trade Center, New York. Found a penny from 1864 when cleaning out my wood stove. UV lights burning the room I just cleaned in the hospital I janitor at. My waffle wedge is so perfect it looks fake. My gym's vending machine organizes water based on its temperature. My grandparents have a fish pond in their living room. The wine I ordered online came with a tiny set of dice packaged inside a hollow cork. The way my wife eats Cheetos without messing up her mouse. There's a skate park shaped like bacon and eggs an hour out of Seattle. I found a diamond in my shoe while working out. Frost pattern on a car this morning. The level of the snowflakes in this sealed decoration shaped like a cone. Right side up versus upside down. Found a piece of rock that looks like a steak. This restaurant puts a mesh net over your lemon so, when you squeeze it, no seeds get in your food. My cat was sleeping on my legs, and when she got up I saw she had left a paw print on me. My full cup of milk that made the cup look upside down. The way this Dutch company makes the biscuits easier to pick them up. The area I used to work in Washington looks like Jurassic Park. My uncle found a urge puffball mushroom. My daughter's Tigger has distinct bright and dark stripes in normal light, but is entirely pale white in night vision. My dog fell asleep in the rain and the shadow looks like a cartoon dog. My Spanish sneakers have map of Barcelona on the sole. My glass measuring cup melted in the microwave. This random swing in the middle of a field. Someone's entire family photo collection. From old black and white to modern. Each photo ripped in half and dumped in the alley.